Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Friday night, back to the bullshit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you for participating in the last two shows. They were research shows in the afternoon, and we did okay with the numbers. I don't expect too much with research shows, but the engagement was very good, okay? Tonight, FBA versus Tethers, Civil War. Who would win? FBA stands for Foundational Black Americans. Pardon me. Okay. A civil war. Now, this is a hypothetical, of course, but I don't know. I have a theory that FBA may struggle with Tethers if people were to, get out there in the streets and because you would have a lot of sellout coons on the side of the FBAs. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And you have a lot of FBA men who do lay down with Tethers proudly, right? Do they fantasize or do they have a fetish for Tethers and other, cultures and so on and so forth, all right? It's just a theory. It's just, a hypothetical, but let's have some fun. Don't worry about the algorithm. I want you to go balls deep tonight, jump off the ledge, all right? As long as you're supporting the machine. I see a couple of you already in the queue. Sit tight. Crown, if that's you, Crown, you will be my first caller. We're going there, okay? All right, guys, showrunner, holy smokes, the new Tyler Perry film, Straw. I watched it today earlier. Taraji P. Henson has arrived. I'm as serious as colon cancer. She's got an incredible body of work, but this is next level. She looked chopped, tore up from the flow up, broke, busted, and disgusted, in need of a hot oil treatment. She had split ends, and the bitch was fire. The acting was incredible. Anybody see the movie? Good evening, Troll Babies. You have to see it. Written, produced, and directed by Tyler Perry, who I've never met him, but I listen, I'm so old, I used to see his plays back in the late 80s at the Beacon Theater in New York City. Tyler Perry has got it out the mud. He found his lane. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Straw. You have to see it. I printed out some of the information right here. Yeah, this is like, if you ask me, Claudine, Part 2. The classic with Diane Carroll, James Earl Jones, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs. Soundtrack by Gladys Knight and the Pips. That's my only complaint, if you will, that the soundtrack wasn't strong. This could have gotten a 10, a 1 out of 10. I gave it a strong 8. A strong 8. There were some things that I just said, okay, that dragged on, but that's Tyler Perry's style. But I enjoyed it. It's called Straw. Anybody want to call in, chime in, talk about it? Incredible acting from Taraji P. Henson. She looked scared and terrified. It wasn't that whole, cookie empire thing. No. I've got a suggestion for her. Not that she would take my suggestion for the next film project that she does. She has to play some type of, if she hasn't already, some type of domestic violence, survivor. Somebody who just gets the shit beat out of her. Anyway, that's my showrunner, Tyler Perry's new film, Straw, okay? Now, let's get back to FBA versus Tether. Guys, what is FBA in your opinion? A lot of people have it twisted. Let me just read something to you. Proponents of FBA believe this group has a unique historical experience and identity distinct from other Black people who immigrated to the U.S., okay? What is a tether? Well, a tether is a term used by some associated with FBA ADOS to refer to Black immigrants, particularly those from the Caribbean and Africa. Take it anywhere you want to go. I'm sipping wine tonight. Thank you for your donations early. Lord Stryker, I see you, sir. Do you want to... Guys, who wants to cam up? Who wants to cam up? In the words of Sunday, cam up, ho. Is Sunday out there? Sunday, do you want to cam up? Where's white boy Rory? Pardon me. Rory might cam up. Let me put Lord Stryker's donation on the screen. There you go. Salute to a real one, Lord Stryker. Okay, I'm going to get to the phones shortly. Blade, I see you. So, yes, Blade, I got your, was it your email? Yes, salute to my homies, Lord Jamar and Vlad, reunited. I saw the picture yesterday on Vlad's IG post, and I saw a little a clip today posted on Vlad's YouTube channel. It's a bromance. They're trying to work it out and hash it out. Oh, and Godfrey has clapped back already. Okay? We can discuss that if you like, but just, be respectful because I'm cool with both of those guys, all right? Okay, let's get down to business here. I think this is the homie Crown. Hopefully Crown will set this shit on fire. Crown, is that you, sir? Area code 202 on a Friday night.
Crown from DC here on a Friday night. Let's get to it.
Yeah, Crown. Listen, I don't give a fuck tonight. I did two research shows and everything was, very professional. Tonight, I go off the ledge, man. You see my title, FBA versus Tethers Civil War? Who would win?
Yes, indeed. Obviously, FBAs would win. You have Tethers, not so much as immigrants themselves, but Tethers that are used by the system of white supremacy to cosplay and hide under our lineage to denigrate us at some point, like, Westmore here in Maryland, or others like Barack Obama, or Tethers like Kamala Harris. They can't do this, or they can't win in their own homelands, whether they're an anchor baby or whether they're an actual immigrant. They can't win in their own homeland, so they have to flee. They have to come here and do or try to do what we do, but it just won't work. And they're easily pointed out, be it their physical appearance or just their actions as a whole. So if you can't accomplish anything in your own homeland, how can you accomplish anything? Well, how can you defeat us or attempt to defeat us, hypothetically speaking? So, yeah, FBA all day.
Can I chime in, sir? Can I chime in?
Let's go.
Yeah, all that sounds hot about them running from their homelands and yada, yada, yada. But they're here. They're here putting boots to the ground. They're mobilizing, organizing. Nigerians, oh my God, Congolese, Somalians, all sorts of communities here. And they're, if you ask me, they're getting their weight up. They're a force to be reckoned with. So, I mean, yes, they ran from where they came from. This we know. But they come here. They know how to pool their resources, work together. Do Tethers support FBA businesses? I don't know the numbers offhand, but if I had to guess, I would say not really.
I would say no as well too. But what resources are they pulling? You're not, whatever so-called resources that you're quote unquote pulling, you're not converting that to your homeland to build that up. You're coming here to where we have built this continent up.
Yes.
So that's kind of that. I don't agree there with that point, because I mean, we're the reason you're here. And when you speak, I mean, I know you were being general, but Somalis, you have the Tether, Myron Gaines, who is not his real name. He's, Somali, and
I fuck with Myron heavy. That's my nigga. I fuck with Myron heavy. Come on.
Well. It's Friday night. You said F it. Fuck Myron Gaines. Listen. Fuck Myron Gaines. He's a clown. He's hiding behind a mic. He's hiding behind a microphone. He ain't out here in these streets. He know he wouldn't. What would happen if he ran into a real man out here in these streets? So he's hiding behind a microphone. Him and others, they know what it is. So to your point, FBA versus Tether. We don't see these Tethers in the street. If you notice, it's too many cameras out here. It's too many people ready to raise their camera phone up and record something. We don't see these Tethers in the street. So these cats are hiding behind microphones and TV screens and iPhone pads and all that all that bullshit. So they don't want it. They're hiding behind the guys.
Can I respond?
And they go ahead.
Can I respond? Myron has always, in my opinion, putting boots to the ground. He's worked for the federal government, kicking in doors, arresting people, transporting people. He was at the Diddy trial out in the streets. He's barking on a sloppy FBA bitch. He's going to colleges and universities, and yeah, he's out there. I mean, not to make it just about him, but with regards to what I was saying about pooling their resources. I mean, listen, I'm as old as dust. I mean, I have seen many tethers, if you will, working and putting their money into their communities. So again, it's just a hypothetical. I respect you, and I really respect your intelligence. But what would that look like? Some type of civil war? Would it be something by way of an economic, I don't know, attack? Would it be out in the streets, just getting it in with the firearms? And what would it look like? A civil war?
I mean, well, I would love to get it in, fist to fist, but I don't think they would respond in kind, because again, your man that you just said works for the government, i.e., works for the government. Well, emphasis works for the government.
He used to. Yes, he used to.
No. He still does, because he's still he's still denigrating foundational Black Americans, and he ain't even came out into one of our movements to stand on business like you're saying. So I don't see him standing on business at all. And building up what continent, what countries, what locations, where? Jamaica is still going through it, allowing the Asians to come over there and railroad them. Somalia looks like trash. People over there in Africa in certain areas shitting in the streets. What locations? What Nigerians? Burna Boy, he just got canceled by his own location. So this week actually. So what are they building up? They're coming here because we are we the ones that put.
Can I respond?
The ground. So go ahead. Let's go.
Respond? They're building up Irvington, New Jersey. They're building up Elizabeth, New Jersey. They're building up Patterson, New Jersey.
Patterson's a hellhole. I remember you said Patterson was a hellhole.
P-Town, it used to be a shithole, but the tethers are getting it in. Sunday, I got your text message. Sunday, are you camming up? Johnny Too Cool. Who wants to cam up? It's Friday. We're going there. Listen,
Johnny Too Cool. What's up? 202.
Yeah. Listen, I'm in no rush, man. Do you want to cam up? Or do you just want to land your plane? Crown, you have the floor.
Nah, I can't cam up right now. I'm here at work. Just wanted to speak on the topic. I appreciate you letting me call in. I did send in the chat. Yes. Again, I'll end on this. FBA all day. These tethers don't want it. Myra Gaines, I really want to see him in person, but these guys are hiding behind camera phones. Myra, if you're listening, 202.
Yeah, I don't want to make it personal. I mean, I appreciate what you said, but I appreciate you, man, Crown.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, man. Sunday says, "Oh, you big back, bald-headed FBA bitches scared to cam up." Okay. Someone else sent to the donation. Hold on. Who is this saying star pick a side? Okay. I don't have my contact in star. You with FBA or tethers? Pick a side, half-breed. Well, so I'm a half-breed. I roll with the winner. You're new to the show. My motto has always been, since 1995, friend to none of you. That's a quote from Star, sir. Half of my family is Neapolitan Italian, and I've got some Algerians in there as well. If you Google the sack of Naples, you'll see just how far I could have some, Algerians mixed in with my Neapolitan family. Thank you for your donation. Hold on a second. Area code 304. Friday night, we're going there. The title, FBA versus Tethers Civil War. Who would win? 304.
Tethers up. What's up, my star? How you doing?
Okay, you're on a headset. Who is this? Is this Advo?
Oh, no, I was trying to take off the headset. My bad. I just took it off. Am I better?
What's going on, Tether? How are you? Some Tether news.
Oh, no. A lot going on. Right now, we're having ICE raids all up in L.A., so I just came from a protest, taking over the federal building. But I feel like Tethers are up. I think Tethers, black men love to sleep with the enemy so much that it's easy to backdoor black men. Also, black men, don't be ungrateful. Me as a Colombian, we gave reparations in the 90s and the 80s. Y'all could have invested that drug money. But you guys got wigs, you got liposuction, y'all spend the money on garbage, no business. How can we go and support black business if there isn't black business? There isn't a lot of black business. I try to support if I spend $100, I try to spend my money with black folks. But guess what? The only business that is adjacent to black is a Jamaican restaurant. So the money's going to the Caribbean. So when it comes to tethers, Obama's a tether, Rihanna's a tether, Nicki Minaj is a tether. A lot of y'all heroes are tethers.
Yeah.
Let's stop claiming Nipsey.
Tether pussy is good pussy. Let's go there. Advo. Tether pussy is good pussy. Come on.
Florida boy, whoa. But Florida Boy J got Nipsey Hussle in the back of his studio. That's another tether.
Whoa,
that's your hero, a tether.
Whoa.
That's Tether Jesus. That's the Tether Jesus.
FBJ, are you available, sir? Advo talking crazy. Hold on a second.
Power economics. Mexican Americans are the biggest growing middle class group in the last 5 years.
Okay.
Power economics.
Okay.
And let's not. And I'll put this. I'll put the cartel members. I'll put 100 cartel members against 100,000 FBAs. And just the cartel will take over. So no. And also another thing is black people too pussy.
Whoa.
Black people are pussy. They talk about Myron showing up. Y'all didn't do nothing to Myron. Why is Zimmerman still walking around? Zimmerman's a tether. Zimmerman is a tether. Zimmerman
Did you see Myron barking on that sloppy FBA bitch down there?
They didn't do nothing. They just recorded. They just recorded and laughed because that's the thing about FBA men. FBA men love a tether. FBA men, and I want to. The thing about that is that y'all don't have the same energy for Russian immigrants. Y'all mad pussy against Armenians. Oh, in LA, oh man, oh you should see a black man right next to an Armenian. Oh, they bow down. They walk. They cross the street. So no, we.
Advo, can you hold on 1 second? Stay there. Advo, stay there. Okay.
I'll speak to the colonizer eyes.
Alamo, I got your donation. Guys, you got to give me a second. I don't have my contacts in. How can tethers beat FBAs? Question mark. They couldn't make it happen in their own country. Now they want to act bad in a country. FBAs built. Nigga, please. They need to worry about. Yes, sir. What you're saying, yes, that's true. But they're here getting their weight up. Yes, they left their homeland. Let's be real and objective. I'm talking about fighting here, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a question. I got your donation, Mike. Thank you for tapping in. Mike says FBA ain't winning shit, getting the white tea man trash, okay? And Blade, are you tapping in? No? Okay, I just got your email. Thanks so much, Blade. And guys, let me just say this with regards to the last two shows that we did. Please leave your comments under the videos. Don't email me. I'm 61. I'm not going to respond to a bunch of emails all day. I don't do that, respectfully. Leave your comments under the videos, okay? Can you hang on a second right there? Advo, stay there. Advo, you still there? Did his phone drop out? Okay, I think so. Hey, Sunday, do you want to cam up or no? Sunday?
Huh? Oh, I wish I could, but I can't tonight.
Okay.
Next time.
Well, hold on. Stay there. I'll bring you in after Advo, okay? All right, Advo, back to you, man. Now, you've gone to some FBA rallies and things like that. So were you on some type of COINTEL spy missions? What were you doing? Advo, you got to turn that down in the background, or I got to get you out of here. I can't have that bleeding in with the algorithms. Okay, his phone dropped out. Okay. All right. Hey, Sunday, good to hear from you on a Friday night. What's cracking? What's shaking?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love the topic for tonight. I had to call in and give my 2 cents.
Please, let's go.
Yeah. Well, it's not what people would expect for me to say.
Okay.
I feel like if there were a civil war between Tethers and FBA, I think Tethers would have their ass handed to them. Yeah. And I say that as a tether. I think FBAs would demolish Tethers 100%. That's not even a question.
Come on.
I didn't even have to contemplate that. That was just a fact.
I'm listening. How so?
I think the reason, because nobody fights harder than someone that has nothing to lose. I mean, broke people fight to the death. So that's why I think they would demolish Tethers. Tethers are lawyers, doctors, engineers, scholars. They hold higher education. They're usually wealthy. And those type of people aren't very good at fighting. And I think they would get demolished. So Tethers, although they might be a part of the wealthier class and they're more educated and they've got all of this great things on paper, they're more prestigious, whatever, more, they're a part of the upper echelon.
Okay.
They would get beat up without a doubt.
Okay.
FBAs fight harder. They're stronger because they're broke.
And
Broke
you're
people
admitting to
fight
being
the
a
death.
you're admitting to being a tether because in the past you've kind of said you were FBA.
I'm 25%. Well, because my mom is American, but she's not fully black. So I can't claim half like you. I'm a 25% FBA, 75% other. My mom is half white and half black. So I'm technically 25%. My father.
Wait, Sunday, hold on now. You I don't mean to try and trip you up, but now you've always said that you're not biracial. You're just light skinned. Now
I'm not biracial. No, she's biracial, not me. I don't see things the way other people see
gotcha.
it.
Okay.
That's her. That ain't got nothing to do with me. She's mixed. I'm not mixed.
Okay.
I'm black.
Can you stay with me a second? I'm glad you called. Maybe you can help me co-host. Let me bring in area code 240 Friday night. FBA versus Tethers. Are you there? Please turn that down in the background. 240.
Friday night.
Okay.
FBA.
Let's get you out of here. You're doing too much on the speakerphone. All right. Sunday, sit tight a second. Got your donation 1051 fam. Are you calling in, sir? Salute Star. Tethers win by a landslide. Okay. Johnny, too cool. Johnny, your phone dropped out. I did pick up. I don't know what happened. The only benefit to being okay, that's for the last show. Thank you so much. But you have to leave that comment under the video. Please, again, don't send me emails about shows that I've done.
Okay.
Even on the video. Are you there? Good evening. Please don't kill the vibe. Yes, no, maybe. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir. How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir. Yeah, please don't ever call me on a speakerphone. Come on, man. It's Friday night. We're going off the rails.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, sir?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yes, sir. I was just about to send a cash app. I'm sending some probably while I'm on a call. I just found out what Tethers mean, but FBA run and rule everything. I'm a Tether. I'm a Nigerian American, but nothing moves, nothing runs, nothing becomes hot in the world unless FBA approves it. I hate to say it. It maybe if FBA be a little bit less arrogant, they could get all their props.
Okay.
But they really run everything, man. And I believe if FBA go to war, yeah, they'll hand everything else their butt, man. I know everybody else try to be what FBA already is, man. I know.
You sound like a broken man who's married to an FBA woman. Yes, she's there right now.
No. I'm not married. I love FBA women. You know what I mean? I love FBA women. You know what I mean? They yeah.
You're a trick. You're a mark. You're a buster. What? So how did you come from Nigeria?
Nah,
hold on. How did you come from Nigeria? Nigerians work together. Yeah. They work together, sir. How did you?
Yeah, Nigerians.
How did you wind up, sucking the kneecaps of FBAs coming from Nigeria? Nigerians come here to get it.
Yeah. But I came here. When I came here, all I know was black. Mm-hmm. I came to America, and when I came to America, I got along with what I was used to, which was all black people like I was in Africa. And when I got here, I see that there was this difference. Like Africans seem to like try to look different at the black people that I was around, that I was getting associated, that I was getting used to, but they're the same black people like the black people that I was mingling with in Africa. And when I see the
the struggle and the trouble that the black.
Sir, what tribe are you from in Nigeria? Let's just cut right to the chase. What tribe are you from?
I'm Nigerian. I'm Yoruba.
You know?
Can I ask the caller a question?
Yeah, please jump in, Sunday.
Were you born in Nigeria?
No, I was born in America.
Yeah.
But I went back to Africa. I went to Africa. I went to school.
You're American, so you're a wannabe. You don't want to be Nigerian. You don't want to be.
Say that again?
You're American. You're a wannabe Nigerian.
No, I'm an African. I love being an African, but I love being truthful. I love being.
What state were you born in here in the U.S., sir? What state were you born in?
I was born in Baltimore City.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, so was I.
Yeah,
wow.
You're a B-more nigger, sir. Go ahead and land your plane. You're boring me. Go ahead, please. It's Friday night.
Yeah, and I know I feel like Black Americans don't really get the props that they deserve. Like they don't get recognized for what they mean to the world as a whole. And I even I like when I got here, I hate something else. Like I put it out there on.
Sir, you were born here. What do you mean when you got here? Now you're capping.
I'm talking about when I went to Africa and I came back.
Okay. Let's get him out of here. He's born. What's up, Sandy? Come on.
I was about to say something, but you hung up.
Yeah, he's boring me. He's capping.
Well, I just think that caller was crazy. He doesn't have any position to feel sorry for FBA. His country is terrible. FBA should feel sorry for him. His country is a shithole. Why would you feel sorry for a wealthy country where the FBA are well fed and they have great jobs? You need the pity. FBA doesn't need your pity. Your country is a shithole.
Let's go, Sunday.
Your people are starving. Why would you feel sorry?
Florida Boy J, check your email. Florida Boy J, hold on a second, Sunday. Do you want to cam up, sir? All right, Sunday, that guy is off the line. Never mind him. We got to keep it pushing. It's Friday night. Are you drinking anything, Sunday? I'm sipping some wine here.
I don't drink alcohol.
That's right. And you don't smoke weed either, right?
Not anymore. I stopped recently, but I don't drink alcohol, period. It's been years. Yeah.
I don't mean to get into your
Gotta
business.
save my liver.
I don't mean to get into your business, but did you ever do any type of prescription drugs? Or I know you say you tried Coke once. Any type of perks or anything?
When I had no. I'm actually allergic to that stuff. When I had a surgery done on my abdomen, I had a C-section. I wouldn't even take the meds they gave me.
Oh wow!
That shit makes me itch. I don't like it, so I go cold turkey. I deal with pain. I don't take pain meds.
Got you.
No.
Stay there. Florida Boy Jay, what up, man? What's cracking, man?
Hey man, we chilling. I heard some wild tether coons on the line. I heard some hoe ass niggas, some niggas confused. Yesterday they was black, today they colored. Yesterday was biracial, and an hour from now they're gonna be color neutral. So we don't know, niggas don't know where they was born at, don't know where they from, don't know what their name is. We just confused. We gonna figure it out. But I'm posted up with you, OG. What's going on? We gonna have to investigate.
I got Sunday on the line with me, but she can't cam up tonight.
Hold on. I do not want to argue with Florida Boy J. Let him argue with somebody else, because him and I have already hashed it out many times. He's the one person that I do not want to argue with. So I don't know if I can cop out of that, because he likes screaming and yelling. I don't want to argue with him.
Yeah, Sunday, we cool people. Sunday, I don't want no smoke. Sunday, we good money, man. We good money.
Okay, cool. All right.
For sure.
All right, so Florida Boy J, hold on a second, Sunday. I just need a real quick recap. I did not watch game one. The Pacers beat OKC in OKC, game one of the NBA Finals.
The Tyrese Halliburton dropped another bomb on OKC. The Halliburton is live and well. They came back just like every other game one in the playoffs. The Thunder missed a shot. Tyrese Halliburton came down the court, looked them hoe ass niggas dead in their eyes, right between the eyes, and dropped it on them. Real hater shit, man. Salute to Halliburton, man. Salute. The Halliburton.
If the Pacers go all the way, this will be their first NBA championship. I know that they were winning back in the ABA days, right?
Right. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Their last championship was the same year the Knicks won it, before the ABA-NBA merger. Yeah.
Okay. And he would be like Reggie Miller 2.0, because he did the whole choking thing inside the Garden. That would be crazy if they win, the Pacers.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, guys, sit tight. I see some donations coming in, and I think Advo's back on the line. Advo, sit tight. I see you, sir. Do you want to get back on the call, or do you want to wait? Advo, can you hold on, or do you want to get in right now?
I want some smoke. I want smoke with Advo.
You have to hold on, Sunday.
He got cold fries somewhere. He got to drop the cold fries off before he get back online. You know he got the bussy boy with the wig in his passenger seat. So he got a lot going on. You know he picked him up. He saved the tranny from the ice raids today, and he's riding around with a cold fry order. So you got to give him some time, Star.
Is my mic on right now?
Yeah, he did mention your name, Florida.
Look.
He's a fan.
What we're not gonna do is,
of course, a fan will mention my name.
We're not gonna do is, what we're not gonna do is use the ICE situation because in reality, Latino men voted for Trump. Latino men voted for Trump.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. Florida J, hold on. Let him speak.
Yeah,
my response to him is this: Latino men voted for Trump. Latino men voted for ICE to come into our neighborhoods and take the bad parts of us. So criminals don't speak for us. I have no felonies. I have no misdemeanors. I got arrested one time for just like being in the wrong place, being in the park. Other than that, I never got arrested. So if you think I'm fearful of ICE now that I'm a citizen, no, sir. Another thing is this: you live in Florida. Where you got to speak Spanish just to go to the what's it called?
That's only Miami.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Don't bring your dirty.
You don't even know.
Sunday, you have to let these men speak. One at a time.
Am I talking to the prostitute?
Folks, one at a time.
Cool. He just came on a lie, so we're gonna clear it up. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's been a government agent working for Homeland Security. Like I said, he was on Occupy Wall Street. Had to get his green card off of that. He's been moving around doing double agent work, spying on FBA rallies, spying on Attack Wall Street. Now he's over there. Amazingly, he's at the ICE raids. He's doing all this to keep his green card to stay in America. We already know what type of time he's on. Who does DoorDash for 20 years and lives in their car? An agent does. A nigga who is on the move does, and that is a bullshitted nigga. Like what's his name again? Avo the comedian. Tomorrow is gonna be something else. Next week is something else. This nigga is a fucking tether.
I hope your first son don't speak. I hope your first son don't speak English. That's what's gonna happen to you. You fuck a Vietnamese woman right now. There's some other language being spoken in your house right now.
Okay, you have to let him respond. Photo Boy Jay, we cannot yell on top of each other, please. Advo, you have the floor.
Star, he has Vietnamese immigrants in his basement right now, flipping the work for him. He's a man that travels state lines to make. Come on, if you want me to snitch, I'm talking to a goddamn pot dealer. You're not selling no T-shirts. You sue somebody because you got hit by a car one time, and that's where you got your money at. And you think because you got the colonizer's eyes, my man, you got self-hate. You got dreadlocks because you want to feel like black people will respect me more if you got dreadlocks. If I put boots to the ground, I'm not ashamed of it. I was there for Stop and Frisk. I was there for Trayvon Martin. I was there for Sean Bell, for a lot of black brothers that I ain't get no benefit. But I'm a brother that if the NYPD is going to criminalize me, they're going to criminalize me as a black man. So that's why I got to stand up. But when it comes to us fighting, us taking over, us building business, Latinos are here to stay. Jamaicans are here to stay. Nigerians are here to stay. Y'all ain't kicking us nowhere. Okay. We taking y'all bitches too. Black women fucking Mexican.
Okay.
Black women fucking Mexican.
Can you mute Advo? Can you mute?
No, Sunday, I have to mute you because these guys have to work it out first, and then I'll come to you Sunday. Okay. Now, hang on a second. Hold on. Florida Boy Jay, Advo used to call into your show. You guys, I don't know what happened, and I'm not trying to promote any drama, but he used to call into your show, yes?
I was the first person supporting his show. Ungrateful FBA.
He was never the first person supporting my show. I had 2,000 followers on subscribers before he started calling in my show. He's not a day one. He's a fanned out nigga who used to call in the show, get packed out by my co-host J Doug, get packed out by me, get packed out by Zach Lee.
Another FBA lie. Another FBA lie.
I have clip. Am I going to talk, or are we going to let this tether interrupt? This is what I'm saying. He used to call my show and get bullied off the line. We used to edit clips of him getting bullied and packed out off of my show, and then he started crying, acting like I was supposed to show favoritism because he was riding my jock strap instead of making his own platform. And now that if I was some dark-skinned nigga with jigaboo lips and beady eyes, I'd be the realest nigga in America. But because I look like the type of nigga that'll take your bitch and your mama and your sister, now all of a sudden I got caught out of eyes. Now all of a sudden, because my hair is longer than yours, hair is longer than your bitch, now I'm a problem for these niggas. Because you gotta do DoorDash and a punch buggy, and I get the wood grain grip, a drop top Benz. Now all of a sudden, I'm the
Oh shit! Here we go.
Just because I can fuck bitches and get a Cambodian, an FBA, and a tether all in my house under 24 hours.
And that's the reason why y'all lost the Negro League. Look, back in the day, let me talk. You made a great point.
Okay, hang on, Florida Boy Jay. Let Oddbo respond, and then I'll come.
You made a great point.
Then I'll come to Sunday. Hold on, Oddbo, you have the floor.
He made a great point. He got a BMW, a German engineering car, right? But back in the 40s, back in the 60s, FBA was in Detroit creating Cadillacs that still run until this day. 60-year-old cars still running. But y'all want to give the money back to Europe. That's why Germany gets so much money. Half of y'all money goes to Germany. Y'all don't spend money on your own. How about you buy a black-owned car? How about that? No, you out here flunching with a German engineered car that you can't even afford a tire. So no, bro. In reality, I've spent $11,000 in a Honda Sonata. Out of DoorDash Uber, I made $70,000 out of that car. I already made the money out of that car. You talking about liability? Show me a title. Show me a property you have under your own. Because last time I checked, if I go to Colombia, I have an island named after my last name. An island. We used to have two. I could go to an island. You don't got no property. You don't own nothing in Florida.
All right. Hold on a second. Florida Boy Jay, sit tight. You are my co-host. There's no rush. Now, I don't know what happened. Sunday, Oddvo, what did you call Sunday? Oddvo, I don't want to speak for you.
I was trying to call her a 304.
Okay.
If you write down 304 in a calculator,
I know what it is, but she's right there. I don't want to get in the middle of what you guys.
Yeah, can I respond to him?
One at a time.
Yapping for
One at a time. One at a time.
Can I speak first?
Sunday first. Yeah.
I think it's funny that you're calling me a prostitute. Let me tell you why it's funny. Your country, you said you're from Colombia?
Yes, he's from Colombia.
I claim the Bronx, New York, but yeah, when I
Colombia,
came on my mom pussy,
you said Colombia, so we're gonna talk about Colombia. I came on my mom pussy in Colombia. And you're talking, and you need to shut the fuck up. You need to shut up because you're talking.
You have the floor, Sunday.
First of all, Colombia has the highest rate in South America of HIV from the high level of prostitution. Your father was a John. You probably don't even know who the fuck your father was because your mother was a whore. For you to sit here and try and call me a prostitute, bitch,
that's an FBA problem.
Who's your father? Your father's a John. He paid for pussy and you were born. You're a bastard. You're a bastard. Don't try no shit with me. And first of all, you keep calling yourself Latino. You're a fucking African. I have seen you cam up. Ain't shit about you Spanish. You are not from Spain. You are a goddamn Nigerian.
Never said I was Spanish.
You're a Nigerian. You're a Nigerian that speaks Spanish. Shut your bitch ass up. And second of all, you as a tether, you would get fucking mopped by FBA. Mopped. You wouldn't win a fucking thing other than how long you can run your mouth.
I went to the FBA rally. I went to the FBA reparations rally with a Colombian flag. Nobody told me nothing.
Let Sunday speak, and then you can respond.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Let Sunday speak.
You don't have hands. You would get fucking mopped. You talk, and this is another thing I want to say.
Let's go.
Florida Boy Jay does not need anybody to defend him. I do not defend any man on this show, but I just want to say for the record, it is disgusting of you to try and expose anybody on the show. Whatever his hustle is, that's none of your fucking business, you hating ass loser. That's what losers do. You hating on him getting his money right. That ain't none of your fucking business, bitch. Okay. I don't know how old you are, but you're a lot older than him. He's a kid. He's only 30-something years old. Him getting his money is how he gets his money. Mommy. You an old ass man. Okay. You an old ass man. Section 8, like living in the fucking project. We have like 8 months difference. Okay. You in a pissy elevator. You mad at Florida Boy J because he's getting his numbers up, his money up. You a hating ass, loser ass Nigerian that should have been deported yesterday.
Okay, Sunday, can you hold on? Sunday, let's let Advo respond. Advo, you have the floor.
Here's the problem with FBA. Y'all want to be snitches when it's convenient. So you're telling me you're going to call ICE on me, a citizen, but okay. So when I say you're doing interstate commerce and I'm the bad guy. I'm the snitch. You know, I never wanted to be a stereotypical drug dealer. I look down on drug dealers. If you look up the son of Pablo Escobar, he even changed his last name because a lot of Colombians, we're ashamed of that. You selling poison to your own community. When you're selling burgers, when you're selling liquor. Nigga, so you're telling me that he's the high echelon of
that's none of your fucking.
Sunday, you have to let Advo speak. Sunday, please.
It is my business because this is the Snitch Network. So don't come to the Snitch Network and be all pussified and talk about a low grade fucking like Florida drug dealer. And a low grade Florida drug dealer is the one that's gonna shut me down when I stand against white supremacy. I just came from a federal building. So you think I said fuck you guys right in front of their face. Okay. What I didn't see that much FBA men at the reparations rally. I saw nothing but mammies. And shout out to the mammies. But where were the men?
Okay.
The men are never in the front line. The men are always
trying to get a Nobel Peace Prize for trying to maintain his citizenship by playing a double agent. Listen, you talk about what Tethers did. You guys are getting packed out and deported. They just packed out that dude, Krabby, whatever his name is, the #1 nigga on TikTok who doing a little shit. Yeah, they just packed his dumb ass up, and now he's in an ICE detention center. None of you niggas got clout. It don't matter how much money you got, how much influence you got on social media or political levels. When the white man wants you out of here, he packing y'all out of here right now. That's your dumb ass out there trying to save your aunts and uncles from getting sent back home to Colombia because you don't have no power. What was me and Sunday? Was me and the other FBAs at a rally today trying to save our own? No, you know why? Because if ICE grab me, where they gonna send me? To Alabama? ICE gonna send me to Georgia, Mississippi? Because they're gonna send you to El Salvador. They're gonna send you to El Salvador. Hopefully they'll send you to El Salvador. In America. Bottom line is this: you can't get down on no American hustle. That's why you serving cold fries. Don't worry about a nigga wood grain grip and an SL 550 or a Nismo 370Z, 2 sports cars, paid off, home, paid off. We got money.
Okay, let him respond. Little boy Jay. Little boy Jay. Let's let Advo respond. Then Sunday. Hang on. Let Advo respond. Then Sunday. Then Advo. And I got to bring other people on. Okay. Who's going here? Advo, you have the floor.
To finish this off, I don't really have hate on the kid. The kid was trying to run a Clubhouse scam on me, and he asked me $50 to get a Clubhouse invitation. I said, man, I ain't doing any type of scam. I refused, and that's when the friendship kind of went another way.
Friendship?
4 months ago, he called me and he said, yo, can you get me in contact with people from LA? Because I need to get in contact with such and such from, different areas. And I put him in contact. So again, another ungrateful FBA that on the sideline, he's talking about, yo, Avo, can you tell this guy that I'm trying to do an interview? And I did that. No, I didn't ask for no money.
Okay.
Like the thing about FBA to finish off, FBA wants their own personal slaves. FBA thinks that the tethers and our women are their own personal slaves, and they get mad that when you date a Latina, that Latina has a cousin, an uncle, and guess what? We come in numbers.
Okay.
And learn how to speak Spanish. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Advo, hang on. Sunday, do you want to respond to Advo before I let him land his plane? Where is Sunday?
Yes. Avo's a hater. If anybody doesn't see that, you're completely blind. He's hateful and jealous of anybody who's more successful than him, which is not hard to do because you have zero success. Nobody even knows who the F you are. I've never heard of you.
I'm in the
before.
front cover of the
No,
Wall Street
shut
Journal.
your fucking mouth. Shut up. I'm talking. Shut up.
Okay,
Nobody cares that you're published, bitch. Nobody's heard of you.
He's on hold.
You're an old ass African who speaks Spanish. Nobody fucking cares, bitch. You live in the project. You ain't flexing on shit. Whatever Florida Boy J does, that's none of your fucking business. And first of all, it's a hard job being a content creator. You're supposed to donate and send some fucking cash, but your broke ass can't afford to spend any fucking money because you're a fucking joke.
No.
You're a joke.
Oddvo does send donations. Hang on, Sunday. Oddvo
$50 was too much.
He does send donations, to be clear.
But that's probably all you got because you can't spread it nowhere else. Okay. You're a clown. $50 was more than what you had. Just say it. Just say that you broke, that you're strapped.
All right, Sunday.
Sitting here flex and talk about you published. Nobody fucking cares, bitch.
All right, Sunday, stay there. Stay there.
Broke ass nigga.
Oddvo, you're good. I let you get the last word. Yes, you're good?
Man, I'm not gonna argue with a semen collector. December 4th, 2014. Google me, Wall Street Journal, front cover. Right. I was right there.
Yes,
that's
sir.
my birthday too.
Thank you, Oddvo. Okay.
Amen.
All right. Okay, everybody, hold on. Okay, it's Friday night. It's it's what it is. It's a total shit show.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
White Denzel.
Oh, shit.
The Wall Street Journal.
Rory, that's
the Wall Street Journal.
Rory, you got a goofy on my nigga? What's that, a hat?
Is that illegal? Yo, is that illegal? Alien say he gonna be on the cover of the Wall Street Journal.
Hey, he said he was spreading pussy.
He's gone. He's on the line. He's gone.
Hey, I told that broke ass Teller, let's go band for band, and he hopped off the line. Broke ass Teller, dog. He still had them cold fries in the car from last time.
Well, hang on.
Yeah, he gonna be on the cover of Wall Street Journal for stealing benefits and whatnot.
I think you have your answer now. He said that your friendship kind of went south over something to do with Clubhouse.
We were never friends. We were never friends. He was always a fan trying to get into spaces with me off of the clout, and I taxed his bitch ass $50 to get in the cool kid, so he was too broke to get in. My shit I still got money, still sold tickets to who could afford them, and ever since then, he's been a broke hater. I told him all the time, let's go band for band. Let's start telling how many hundreds he got. He ain't got shit. He broke. All right. Let's go band for band on camera right now, or shut it up. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk no broke ass niggas online serving cold fries.
Okay, hold on. The topic, Rory, FBA versus Tethers, Civil War. Who would win? This is a hypothetical. I'm just, throwing it out there. It's Friday night, trying to have a little fun. Rory, your thoughts?
Oh, no, I'd love to stick by the brothers and whatnot, but the Tethers will win. I got to be honest. Black people in America, they don't even like each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, LA is going to be the Bloods versus the Crips before they even fight the Tethers. Chicago's going to be the GDs versus the BDs before they even fight the Tethers. And then on top of it, all the black politicians across the country in all the cities, they're going to make laws. We're going to lock up black dudes, and they're going to let the immigrants rock for free. It's going to be a two-tier system with justice. And it's going to be like guys like Mayor Brandon Johnson, Tisha James, out in LA, Gavin Newsom.
Your phone's kind of popping. Can you make some adjustments on your end? It's a little distorted over there.
Me?
A little better. Okay, you were saying?
Yeah, I'm saying that they don't have a chance, man, because they're gonna be killing each other before they even start to fight somebody else. It don't seem like black people really like each other. I gotta be honest with you, man. The neighborhoods are all split up, and they got beef. And the Tethers, they're very conniving. You know, like you heard him come on the line tonight. You heard the Nigerian, then you heard the Colombian, and they'll rock you to sleep with that lullaby, lullaby. Oh, we love you, we black too, blah blah blah. They'll rock you to sleep and then stab you in the back. So
Rory,
I
can
would
you turn
say
your mic
for the
down a little bit?
FBA, to
Rory,
leave this
Rory,
to us white boys. We'll
Rory,
get rid of the tethers.
can you
We'll do
turn
the
your mic down?
deporting. We'll do the.
Rory, can you turn your mic down some? It's kind of popping. It's loud. It sounds a little crazy. Just turn it down. Hold on a second. Stay there. Area code 202. Is that Dennis? Dinis? Dennis?
Hey, Star.
Yes,
Good
sir.
show. How you doing?
I appreciate your donation. Thank you for your patience. Where do you want to start, sir? Hypothetical question: FBAs versus tethers.
Well, Star. Well, I'm originally from Angola, as you know.
Okay.
However, it's a tough for me to say because I'm a writer. I rock heavy with FBA, but I would say this: if there was a civil war, I think the FBA might win, just for the fact that there's more Nigerians in the U.S. than any other African ethnicity, any other.
Well, who would you help, sir, if you had to get out there in the street with a machete or one of those calicos with the double action? Who would you help?
Star, you put him in a tough spot.
Yes, sir. It's a question. Can you pick up the pace here?
Yeah, who would you pass malaria to? Who would you pass malaria to?
Let me tell you. I'll rock with SBA. I'll rock with SBA.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll rock with SBA. Just for the fact now, let me just say this, Star.
Come on.
Now, if we go by, if we went by, say, countries like where I'm from originally, we grew up under Civil War, Star.
Yes.
And I myself, I'm a former military.
Okay.
And I can fight. And I was not
military in the States here or back where you're from?
Yeah, no, here in the States.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, no, not a problem at all. And I'll say this, now, if you talk about, like, say, where I was born, Angola, South Africa, man, we were fighting against the Portuguese, beating them with machetes. So, and I come from that lineage. So if that would happen, if you select a bunch of South Africans, Angolans, man, it's going to be a long war, I'm telling you. No. But Nigerians.
Well, this is why I think if it had to go to the streets, the tethers might be victorious. I mean, listen, you didn't even own a pair of shoes until you were about 12 years old, right?
Star, no, I had shoes. Star. But what I can tell you is that,
sir, you've got 2 inches of callus on the bottom of your feet. Keep it real. Come on. You think you're talking?
No, Star. No, I had shoes. Okay. But what I can tell you is this, Star. That like the lineage where I'm from, we are known as warriors. You can look up the Bukongo people.
Yes, sir.
We're chasing the.
I know where you're from. This is why I'm saying you guys will get out there with a machete and you get busy. But anyway,
yeah.
Okay. Well, listen.
I
appreciate your input. Thank you for your patience. Have you seen the film? The new film just came out called Straw with Taraji P. Henson. That's my showrunner. Have you seen that?
No, I have not, Star.
It's a must.
What's the movie about?
It's a must. She has arrived. Incredible acting. She really got it in, man. I mean, I'm promoting this film tonight. I watched it, but any final thoughts with regards to the topic or no? If not, you did good. You did good.
No, definitely. I'm gonna go watch the movie. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah. Great show as usual.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to everyone.
So we don't do shout outs, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, sir.
Okay.
All right, bye, sir.
That man was on hold for a while. Hold on a second. Rory Deeds says you have to fix your microphone. It sounds crazy. That's what Deeds says. You can't do that.
How it sound now?
Turn it down a little bit. What do you got? The volume all the way up or something like that?
No. It's good.
Right. Sounds a little better. Stay with me. Sunday, you there? Sunday still there?
Yeah, I wanted to land my plane.
Okay.
If I could.
Yeah, please. Go ahead, Sunday.
They were warriors.
believe that. Huh?
Your phone sounds a little low.
Well,
Go ahead.
My phone sounds low.
Yeah, your microphone or something. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Give her a second.
Can you hear me better?
Better. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I believe FBA would win in any sort of civil war with Tethers. And this is just, I'm not a coon and I'm not a white worshiper, despite what people say about me. I said Rory's attractive. That does not mean I'm a white supremacist. I can say something and the other thing not be true. With that being said, I believe
you're just telling the truth. You're just telling the truth. It's okay to tell the truth.
I'm just speaking facts. That's it. I'm just speaking facts. So, with that being said, I believe Tethers are white adjacent. That's why they hold higher positions. They're more agreeable. They're easier to work with. They occupy spaces that white people also occupy, but FBA have a harder time working with whites. They're very resentful, bitter, and angry. And because of that, they occupy a lower financial class because they're not easy to work with. They come in with attitudes, neck snapping, eye rolling, all kinds of shit that make them difficult to work with.
FBAs.
And so it softens, FBAs, yes. And it softens Tethers to always be in an office or be an executive or to always kind of just be in those spaces. They're soft. They're not warriors. And so they would get their ass handed to them if FBA ever confronted them on that capacity. Now, I'm not trying to...
No, you make some very, very good points. You did great. I appreciate you calling in. Sunday, I recommend the film Straw in case you're just looking for something to watch with Taraji P. Henson. You heard about it? Straw? It's on Netflix.
I saw the trailer, but I'm not trying to be a bitch, but she just looks so hard. She's so hard to look at. I just wasn't sure if that was the movie for me.
I was not a supporter of hers at all.
She's not aging well.
Well, she looks really homely and good in this role. I think she's got a brand new.
It's not the homely stuff. She just looks so old, and it's like I don't want to see.
Yes, that's the point. Listen,
I don't know.
You've got to see her.
No, I want to be. If I'm looking at a woman,
hold on a second, Sunday. I don't think you understand. This is acting. Never mind her as a woman, whether she is or isn't attractive. Acting, crying in the bank. She's sniffling, snot running down her nose, and her eyebrows are fucked up, and she needs a what do you call that? She needs a hot oil treatment. Anyway, listen, Sunday, you did great. I got to take other calls. You did great.
Thank you, Star. Okay, and salute to you guys on the panel.
Okay, bye-bye. Salute. All right. Rory, how's your mic? You okay there?
Yup, chillin'.
Sounds loud as shit. What's going on with your mic tonight, man?
I don't know, man. It's not loud.
You always have to reset something or just...
Why, it still sound loud?
Nah, well, these will let me know. Hey, Evelyn, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Real nigga and Cali get... What's that?
I'm kind of a loud motherfucker, you know.
Okay. Well, just hold on a second. Evelyn says, real nigga in Cali gets busy. Thank you for your donation. Okay, Rory, I got your donation. Dennis, I got your donation. Thank you. And hey, Patrice, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Derek, I got your donation. All right, let's go back to the phone lines here. It's Friday night. We're going off the rails. Area code 770.
Yo, Star, what's up with the Africans saying they got a warrior culture?
Want to chime in? Area code 770. Are you there?
Yo, what up, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Hey, what's up, man? This big mic drop, man.
Yes, sir.
Rory, Florida boy Jay. Hey, I hate I missed Sunday, man, but I just wanted to call because I'm sitting up here listening to this mental masturbation about Tethers somehow coming to our homeland and winning anything. I just don't get it. Like, they don't know the terrain, which is part of warfare. Okay. It's people in the woods, my people from the woods. It's not just people in the city. It's not just niggas in Chicago. It's not just niggas in New York.
Right.
Most of the black population, FBA population, is east of the Mississippi, below the Mason-Dixon line.
Fact. Mm-hmm.
So you bring your ass down here talking about winning anything. You're not getting ready to celebrate over the graves of our ancestors. I wanted to talk to Sunday. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm married to an engineer. I got a black doctor, FBA doctor. We've had it for years. We got HBCUs. We got more HBCUs than half the African countries got put together. That's just the HBCUs. Okay. So I don't understand all of this mental masturbation about all this education. If you're a tether, that means you don't have a concept of home.
Come on.
That's exactly what it means. You don't have a concept of home.
Right.
You wouldn't protect where your ancestors lay. You're over here talking about winning something over here. That's all I had to say on that. I had to chime in on that.
Well, I appreciate the donation and your patience. It's just a hypothetical. You know, it's Friday night, man. I wanted to just let people vent, so to speak. But
hey, salute to the call.
Yeah. Anybody want to respond to that?
Hell yeah,
let this man land his plane.
Yeah, let me respond, man, because I was waiting on some more FBA brothers and sisters to call in because there was too many tethers having daydreams and fantasies about things they never done before. When's the last time an FBA nigga went to war and lost a war? Name me the last time an FBA nigga went to war and lost it. And we got
when Joe Biden was president.
Hold on, and we got people who are thinking, oh wow, everybody who's FBA is a blood or a Crip or a GD or a BD. That is less than 10%. 5% of Black America are in California and are gang members.
No, not true. True.
The majority of Black America is in this black belt called the Southeast.
No, that's not true.
No, that is true, Rory. Black Americans, the majority of us are in the South. We're related. We know everybody. We know the backwoods. We know how to shoot guns. We know how to fend for ourselves.
That's so cool.
The majority of Black Americans are in the Southeast belt we call the Black Belt.
Okay.
I don't know about all this.
No, that's not true.
No, that is true.
All right.
After migration,
you made your point. Let's let this man land his plane. So I thank you for your call. You have the final word. Go ahead.
Hey, man. Florida boy Jay right, man.
Yeah.
And Rory, I hate to say it, you're wrong on that. It's more of us down here, man. We family oriented. We have family reunions every year. So all this hatred that we have towards each other, I don't see it. All this poverty that we're supposed to have, being broken and all that shit, I don't see it.
Okay.
So I'll land my plane on that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's not my reality.
Okay. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Okay, guys. Rory, Deed says you have to either go out and come back in or do something with your microphone. It's like loud, and when you talk, it gets distorted. You're doing something different, man, or turn the volume down or something. Can you figure it out?
I don't know. Sounds normal to me.
No, it doesn't. It sounds extra loud. She keeps texting me. I can't have the whole show just, unbalanced. I mean,
I'll come back in.
Okay. All right. Let's get him to drop out and come back. Hold on a second. Let him figure it out. Derek, I got your donation. Derek says, bring that quote back. Friend to none of. Yeah, I've been saying that since, 1995 when I was writing for the Source magazine. Mike says, Tethers age way more. Tethers are way more savage than FBA. Hail BBQ. Okay. I'm glad you and Oddbo finally spoke, though, Florida Boy Jay, because you guys, that
nigga's a professional bum. He's a fan, and he's too broke to participate in my platform. Number one. Number two, I don't know where all this warrior spirit come from. What war has a Colombian tether won? They are the only tether that's ever won anything is Haitians, and that was 300 years ago, and they hold on to that like the Knicks' last championship. These niggas never win. They get packed out at home. They flee over here, don't participate, and niggas getting liberation here, but sit online next to it. No, the only way, how we gonna win the war versus FBA versus a tether? All we gotta do is bring out a white person, and the tether's gonna drop their weapons and start buck dancing.
Okay.
Their biggest weakness is whitey.
Left-handed, check your text message, your phone. I just sent you a text. Left-handed, area code 646. You're on the line. Are you there? Good evening. 646. If not, we have to go. Please don't kill the vibe.
Hello?
Are you there? Are you ready? Are you ready? 646. Why do people do that on a
Yeah, that's a 646.
Okay, get off the speakerphone or we have to let you go. You cannot kill the vibe.
I'm not on speaker.
Okay, thank you, sir. Goodbye. It just sounds like crap. Area code 301. Are you there? Good evening. Friday night.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Yes, I am. I got good evening. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yes, sir.
It's not even a question, man. Come on, man. Tethers will wipe the FBA out, man. 1980, Flatbush, Shower Posse. Come on, man. Laying niggas down. Come on. It's not even a question. You know what I'm saying? Black Americans may have the numbers a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But if you talk about Tethers, you're talking about Jamaicans, you're talking about Haitians, you're talking about Trini, you're talking about Guyanese, you're talking about Colombians, you're talking about Dominicans, you're talking about Puerto Ricans. They've been putting in work since they came here. You know what I'm saying? They definitely they work with the Black Americans. But if you're talking about a war, you're talking about putting in work, it's not even a question. There's notorious names who've come to America and put in work.
What war have y'all won?
Photo Boy Jay wants to respond.
Yeah. I don't want to hear no Tether calling in here talk about what war they've won, and everywhere their homeland's from, Whitey done ran up there, put a foot up their ass. They done taste the size 11 shoe. Whitey done put a foot up their ass so far, they sent these niggas to Flatbush, Crenshaw, Miami Gardens, and anywhere else. You got kicked out of your homeland. You Jamaicans can't even use 90% of your fucking beaches. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. You don't run nothing back home. And you're barely eating scraps over here. Black Americans' wealth is in it. If we were our own country, we would be in the top 10 richest countries in the world. You're a Tether.
Photo Boy Jay, let this man respond. Go ahead, sir.
Niggas
over unionize yourself to come together and vote on election day in your local government. How are you going to defeat Tethers? Tethers come. We had Kamala Harris, who's a Tether, run for presidency. That should tell you everything you need to know. We organize. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of reasons why the Caribbean and African nations can't prosper financially. But you guys can't even prosper here. They even give y'all government assistance and y'all still can't prosper. Tethers come to America, they might be on government assistance for maybe a year, and next thing you know, they got local businesses in the community. Come on, man. It's not even a question. Okay. You know, you guys hate each other. You know, like Roy said, you guys hate each other, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. I got love for FBA, but let's not get too crazy. Let's not get crazy. We know what it is. Thank you, Star.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Okay.
A Tether's dream is to be a worker. A Tether's dream is as long as I don't have to eat zebra sliders in a mud hut, I made it in life. Nigga, shut your dumb ass up and pull the taxi round the corner, Tether. Damn. Pull the taxi up before you get fired, Tether. Stop playing.
All right. Who's got music on in the background? How we sounding, Rory? Any better?
Yo, good.
Okay. Sounds a little better. Okay, listen, I don't want to start nothing, man, but I got somebody on hold. Can we just let everybody speak, please?
That's a fact.
Peace, left-handed. You there, sir? Left-handed.
Oh!
Peace, what up?
Peace, man. How are you? Friday night, we're a little saucy, going off the rails. It's a hypothetical FBA versus Tether civil war. Who would win?
I think me and my crew would win. And it would be no question about it. FBA all day. But again, I'm not here for that. I just want to
not? That's a show topic, man. Dummy. Why not, dummy?
Hey, yo,
that's a show topic, dummy.
You motherfucking retarded ass leprechaun. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Get your sound together. Get your sound right. You fucking retarded ass leprechaun. I was waiting for you to say so. You fucking retarded. Yeah, that's right. You retarded ass leprechaun. Fall back. Fall back. Relax. Okay. So like I said, Star.
Yes, sir.
Before the retarded leprechaun want to chop in.
Big dummy. Big dummy.
Microphone into your hearing aid. Plug your microphone into your hearing aid. How about that? How about that?
The big dummy checked in.
You don't want to fuck with me. You don't want to fuck with me. You really don't. Plug your hearing aid into your microphone.
The big black dummy checking in.
Into your microphone. Yeah,
you guys want to
big black dummy from Brooklyn on the line.
We'll do one.
Nah, he can talk first. He can talk first because he ain't got nothing to say.
Okay.
He can talk first.
All right, hold on. Left-handed, hold on. White boy Rory, you have the floor.
Yeah, the big black dummy calling it again. Don't have any input on the topic. He just want to talk about, who could throw a ball in a hoop or who could hopscotch best at his projects, So the big black dummy showing himself up again. There's another reason why FBA can never win, just because you go to prison and you read The Art of War doesn't mean you're ready for that smoke. Leave that to us. We gonna get rid of these tethers. Leave that to the white people. We gonna get rid of these tethers. That's the whole fact. Go ahead now, big dummy.
Okay. All right. Left-handed, you have the floor, sir.
You finished? All right. Listen. This is the remnants of a madman. You're jealous, Rory. You let everybody around us come around us and make money off of your retarded ass, except for you. Okay? But you want to talk about somebody being black and somebody being dumb. Rory, you can't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit you talking about. Period. You already know the vibes. Fuck the topic. Fuck you. I just said FBA all day. So turn your hearing aid up. Yeah, do some more drinking. Get your liquid courage on. Go ahead. Get your liquid courage on, Rory. You need that. Because, FBA is in the building. Okay. And you ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to say shit. But sit back there and turn your hearing aid up so you can hear me very, very well.
You get dumber the soberer you get.
And I'm going to land my plane on that. I don't want to say nothing to you.
You didn't say anything. You can't land your plane when you didn't even fly the motherfucker. You can't land your plane when you didn't even fly the motherfucker.
Well, hold on, guys. Can we do one at a time? Hold on.
And have your dick beaters up. And get ready to get it cracking. That's all I'm going to say to you.
Silent Assassin, I got your donation, sir. Salute, Silent Assassin. Can we do one at a time? It's Friday night. One at a time.
Yeah.
Rory.
This guy's like Spirit Airlines. He's a big dummy. This is the equivalent of FBA Spirit Airlines. He didn't touch the topic. He said nothing, and then he insisted on landing his plane. Well, how you gonna land your plane if your dumb big black ass never even got in the plane? You didn't even get in the plane. You didn't even touch on the topic. So how you landed a plane? Me and my people would. Your whole neighborhood is full with the African soldiers, African child soldiers. Your whole neighborhood after Biden and the black city council and the black mayor. Your whole neighborhood is full of hotels and motels, full of third world people. And you don't even touch the topic, big dummy, the big dummy from Brooklyn. That's what we call it from now on. The big black dummy from Brooklyn. And he didn't even touch the topic. And he's like, hey, Star, I know I didn't make it to the airport,
okay.
but I'm going to land my plane.
Hold on, Rory.
Hey,
and Lieutenant, if you want to talk sports or something, man, we can promote.
Nah. I didn't call it to talk sports. I called it touch it on the topic, and I called it give me this retarded ass leprechaun. Okay. First of all, I said FBA all day. So is your hearing aid not working, fam? Is your hearing aid? You need to put some more AAA batteries up in your shit. What's going on with you, man? You jump out. You're so excited.
Well, everybody's waiting for you to explain why FBA will beat the Tethers.
Yo, mute this dude, because you muted me.
Okay.
Mute this dude.
Okay, he's muted. Hold on a second. He's muted. You have the floor left-handed, and peace to Charles. Got your donation. Go ahead, sir.
So, in regard to the topic, right? I'm not trying to make friends like you, right? I come from my perspective, and that's it. You trying to get your black card? You trying to get your black card stamped? I don't need to get my black card stamped. My black card been stamped. It ain't never going to get revoked. It ain't going to never get taken away. None of that shit. So what you're talking about is that, my neighborhood is full of that. And I walk these streets every day and nobody say nothing to me. I don't say nothing to them, and we all cool. So what does that got to do with it's a bad situation? So yet your retarded ass.
There you go. No resistance. No resistance. In his neighborhood, no resistance.
This retarded ass wants to chime in on what's going on in my neighborhood.
You don't belong in my neighborhood. You don't got no wins. You don't got no comments on my neighborhood. Leave my neighborhood the fuck out your mouth. Right? So again, at the end of the day, when you get your hearing aid clean the fuck out, when you get that dumbass wax out your ears, and you understand, yeah, I touched on the topic. All right? So now, again, like I said, Star, and like I said again, I'm going to land my plane on this.
Okay.
When you see me, Rory, and you're going to see me, Rory, because you're right across the bridge, Rory. You're going to see me, Rory, and you're going to have to answer for all that fuck shit.
We have to let him respond up here.
And I'm landing my plane on that, yo.
Okay.
Fuck all that. Okay. This bullshit is not going long enough, yo.
Okay.
You look like Ray Charles when you took your glasses off. You can't see shit.
You're not going to
talking
do
about
shit.
when you see me,
You ain't
Rory.
gonna do shit.
You ain't worried about Rory seeing you. I used to be worried about you seeing Rory.
You're not going to do nothing.
You can't even say, my man, you got diabetes of the eyes.
Don't worry about that.
What the fuck? You took your glasses off. You look like Ray Charles on crack. I mean, you know, you were looking like one way, and all you saw were the whites of your eyes. I think you say you was on medicine.
And you look like Bono in the corner.
This fucking guy. Right? He just said the Tethers took over his neighborhood. He too nice to them. He just said it. He was like, yo, so what? I'm really nice to them. So what? I don't care they took our job. So what? I don't care. Leave it to white people. Leave it to white people. We'll handle this. We will handle this.
You get to me that you don't say nothing to them.
We'll get rid of the illegals.
On a Friday night.
We'll get rid of the illegals. You worry about being blind from diabetes. That's all you got to worry about. Just worry about your sugar intake. Worry about your sugar intake.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good on all this. Just worry about when you see me. Yeah. When you see me, be ready to stand on all that shit. That's all I'm saying.
Worried.
That's all I'm saying.
Left-handed, when I see you, I'm gonna throw your fat ass on the ground and I'm gonna run your pockets like Daniel Penny. That's a fact. I'm gonna choke you out like Daniel Penny on a train. That's a fact.
No, you're not.
When I see you, I'm going to choke you out like Daniel Penny.
No, you're not.
That's a whole fact.
No, you're not.
I'm a dope fiend.
No, you're not.
You know I am. And you know I am. You've been scared. You've been looking behind your back at every white boy on the train since I
baby, do we keep this going? What do we do?
You've been scared.
It's on you.
You've been
scared. You've been scared since I threatened you. You're looking at every white boy. You're looking at every white boy that sit on a train next to you like, oh shit, I hope today Rory. Oh shit! You've been scared of every white boy. Every time a real white boy get on the train and the doors open, you like, oh shit! I hope this ain't Rory. He gonna kick my fat ass.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I hope I can go home with my $30. I hope I'm going with my $30. I hope he don't kick me in my fat black ass.
That's a fact, Rory.
Pure nigga shit on a Friday night.
That's a fact. You big dummy.
I got $1,000 right now to prove that's a fact.
You big dummy.
Now, Rory.
You big dummy. Every time the train doors open, boop, boop. You're like, oh shit. Yeah. I hope that ain't Rory. He kicked me in my dumb black ass.
Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is. That's all I got to say. That's it. That's it.
All right.
What you got, man?
Put your money where your mouth is. And yo, and I ain't
don't be scared. I'm only gonna slap the shit out of you. I'm not really gonna hurt you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't have white boys having you shook every Saturday night on the train.
What are you doing?
Hey,
go find the motherfuckers that jumped your ass. Go find the motherfuckers that packed you the fuck out. Go find them. Yeah, go fuck you.
Guys, thank you for your cash apps. I am responding right now to your cash apps. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, 00, Blade, CEO Dante.
You got off rightly. Yeah.
Left-handed, he on the screen.
Yeah. And I'm going to be by myself when I fuck you up. I'm going to be by myself when I fuck you up.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
You ain't never fucked up nothing but a goddamn, but your diet. You ain't never fucked up nothing but your credit score and your diet with your fat black ass. You ain't never fucked up nothing but your blood sugar count in the morning. The only thing you fucked up is your blood sugar count in the morning with your black fat ass. Get the fuck out of here. The only thing you fucked up with your kidney, with your renal failure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about?
I know. The only thing you fucked up with your credit score.
Hold on a second. Ted, do you want to cam up or no? Just you good on the phone?
Yo, I'm gonna call back to cam. Hey, Rory, hold on, wait a minute. Before I go, I'm gonna call back Rory. $1,000. Rory, hold the fuck up. Yo, hold the fuck up.
Hey, I got that man right here, nigga.
I'm gonna call back. And I'm gonna cam up. And I'm set, right? I'm set, Rory, right? I don't have a passport, Rory, right? Huh? You don't know nothing about me, Playboy. You don't know nothing about me, Playboy.
Let's go left-handed.
Huh? What's happening? I'm fat, right, Rory? I'm gonna call it and show you how fat I am. Look at you. You retarded ass.
I'm gonna kick you in your muffin top. I'm gonna kick you in your muffin top, you fat nigga.
Hey, yo, Star.
Yes,
hey, yo, give me like 15. I'll call back. I'm gonna tell you.
I catch you when you're at.
Get this fat bitch ass out of here.
Easy. He's on the line. Don't call him out of his name. Go down. All right, everybody, hold on a second. Guys, in my community section, dollpimp.com. George, I don't know if you're available tonight. I got started late, but we got a contest. This is a beautiful contest. Hold on a second. www.dollpimp.com. Okay. You can win yourself an AI. Now, they've got the full body models, or you can get yourself one of these. Can you guys see this?
Oh, damn. Looking all good. Cynthia.
The skin is fucking incredible. Look at the blue eyes.
Very pale. Oh,
hey,
beautiful.
Star, that look just
beautiful.
like the boy Roy was kissing on camera.
What a goddess. What a goddess. What a Nordic goddess. That looks like a Nordic goddess.
That looks just like the boy Brian, Rory, and Ab will be fighting over.
What a Nordic goddess.
Right here.
What a Nordic goddess.
This is crazy.
Oh, my God. You don't see them. They don't look like that in Jacksonville. Hold
on, guys. Hold on. This is one of my biggest sponsors. In my community section, click on the link. Go to dollpimp.com's IG page. Leave a comment over there on their IG page, and you can get yourself in the running to win one of these AI lifelike doll figures. I'm telling you that the skin it damn near feels real. It's kind of scary because I've got this in my office, and I walked in here a few times and I'm a little startled because I thought an actual human was at my desk. Anyway, www.dollpimp.com. In my community section, go to their IG page, pardon me, and just leave a comment. They want funny comments on their IG page. That's all it takes to get into the runnings to win a lifelike doll, okay? Hold on a second, guys. We're getting some good calls here. Thank you for your patience. Area code 972. Are you there? Friday night, we're going off the rails. 972. Yes, no, maybe?
I'm here.
Hey.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who's this?
This is Emily.
Hey, Emily, what's cracking? What's shaking?
I think Rory has never been below the Mason-Dixon line. Like, we hunt, we fish, we skin, we know how to do everything. Okay. So if we have to send reinforcements up north or west, we can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
FBA.
Oh, boy. Well, I mean, hold on a second. Rory, do you want to respond? Be nice. She's being respectful. She's responding to what you're saying, Rory.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why the people down south think that, especially the black people down south, think that they are more militaristic or more equipped to handle an enemy when they couldn't do that. If they couldn't do, well, you're not letting me talk, Ma. You not let me talk, Ma. When they couldn't do that unless the Northerners and the Yankees came down and freed them. So if they was that badass, they wouldn't need a civil war in this country. They would have whipped those white people down there. But they needed our help. They needed the Yankees' help from up here. You heard? So I don't know where all of a sudden they're like, listen, I'm not knocking them. I like people from down south. I like black people from down south. I think they're less racist than black people from up north. I believe that in my heart. But that being said, no, don't act like you like some sort of militaristic people and you down for your crown. You're not. That never happened. That never happened. Even during the Jim Crow, Crow, that never happened.
Rory, let her respond. Emily, you have the floor. Take your time, no rush. Take your time, Emily.
I want to say what he is missing tactically when he's saying tethers over FBA is that he's not understanding the history, the years, the amount of time that has been invested into not going back when it comes to FBA.
You're still voting
and
Democrat.
So when you're talking about
guys, one of you has the echo coming from your laptop. Please make the adjustments. It's killing the audio. Please. I'm sorry, Emily, go ahead. You were saying?
Okay, is it me, sir?
No, it's Rory. I just checked. It's his line. Go ahead, Emily. You were saying?
Okay. When I'm saying it's years, history, generations, what I'm saying is like it's ingrained. There is no replacing what has been taught, what is fundamentally known as to protect and survive here. And so it's funny and you can hee ha ha about tethers, and they can come from South America, they can come from the African diaspora, they can come from other areas. There's nothing that Mason Dixon line, there's nothing you can do to come and do anything to regulate us. Whether you hear it from me, Florida Boy J, somebody in Canada, it is what it is. Okay. It stops on that line. That's it.
Emily, I so appreciate you. Do you want one of these guys to respond, or do you want the last word? It's up to you, Emily.
I'm backing my boat, and that's it. Toodaloo.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Check-in report. You want to cam up, sir? Check-in report. Reps FBA heavy. You can send an email, and I will send you the link, sir. Appreciate you as always. Florida Boy Jay, you wanted to chime in and say something?
Absolutely. Just like the caller said, dog. We talking about the Seminole Wars, the Gullah Geechee. We talking about they couldn't even penetrate Florida without Andrew Jackson had to let the soldiers know you're not fighting Indians, you're not fighting Tethers, you fighting niggas down there. Unless you get geared up and know what to do, y'all ain't about to win. You talking about people who didn't run and flee to Chicago, didn't run and flee to New York. We didn't run and flee to California. We stayed here and told the cracker to come get it, and we see they ain't come get it. Don't let Rory or the white propaganda let you think that the white man woke up one day and said, you know what? Let the slaves free. You know what? Let's give them civil rights. No, we start putting them crackers in a headlock, burn the plantations down, whipping ass. And they said, we can't control these niggas no more. We got to set them free. We started burning down your homes over there on the other side, telling you know what? These niggas is out of pocket. Every time niggas ask Whitey, what's up? Let's go head up. Whitey start passing laws. So let's not talk about Whitey waking up one day and having mercy and grace. No, when Whitey get the foot up their ass, we get laws passed and we get our liberation. Don't let no tether or no nigga from anywhere else who ran.
Hang on, Florida Boy Jay. Hold on. Take a break. Rory, do you want to respond to Florida Boy Jay? Let's make sure his mic is working. He's had some echo issues. You have the floor.
Yo, Star.
Yes, sir.
It's wild how people just forget history. You know, I mean, all the mayors, all the black mayors, and all the politicians, all the black politicians were welcoming all the tethers, and were welcoming the invasion, and were welcoming the open border, and they were actually blaming the white governor in Texas for doing everything he could to stop it from happening. Right? And they were all the white politicians were saying, this is not going to be good for our country. This is what's not going to be good for our country. And meanwhile, the only people who were open arms and accepting all the tethers and all the illegals were the black politicians across our country. And then blaming people for shipping them there because of their black skin. Listen, you've been sold out. BLM sold you out. They took so much money from the corporations, and they didn't do nothing for the black community. You had a chance there. FBI had a chance there. They had a window after George Floyd. They had a window to get a lot of economic opportunity and a lot of other laws passed for them. You know what happened? Corruption.
Let's Florida Boy Jay
because
respond.
black people don't stick together. They never stick together.
Let Florida Boy Jay respond.
Let's be honest. Like I said, we don't let Rory's white propaganda whitewash the facts. Darren Seals and the real niggas who started the BLM movement got killed off, got burned alive, and knocked off, and a bunch of tether mammies co-opted the movement with some Marxist money and then flipped it and then turned it into a grip. Don't blame black men and do not blame FBA, but especially do not blame black men when there's a bunch of mammies who co-opted the BLM movement and ran off with it. Don't start.
It was zesty from the get. It was zesty from the get.
Hold on, Rory. I'm talking about real activists who kicked it off. They're no longer living anymore because they made the real sacrifice, like Darren Seals and a lot of others who sparked the movement for mammies and George Soros operatives to take over in the long run. So do your history and do your research instead of reading off the Fox News ticker at the bottom.
You guys sit tight. You guys sit tight.
You tell me who won.
Put both of them on hold for a second. I have to bring other callers in. Hey, Colleen, good to hear from you on a Friday night. What do you want to jump in here, Colleen?
Good evening.
Hey.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey.
Good evening. I hope everybody's okay. This was great, even though it's going off the rails. It's great dialogue to have.
Thank you.
I think Rory is right insofar as, the borders being flung open. I believe the tactic and the strategy was to eliminate the FBA vote because I do believe eventually FBA, ADOS will abandon the Democratic Party. It's forgive me if this sounds crazy.
No, come on.
I mean no disrespect, but the Democratic plantation must be shut down, burned down to the ground. Again, I've called this wonderful show numerous times. I was raised in the Bronx. I watched it burn, and then I watched crack cocaine throw flames on the fire. Okay, the Democrats were in control of the Bronx. Perpetual poverty is what it is up north because the Democrats are in control of every urban area in the United States. I really have not spent much time down south, so I can't speak on, what goes on down south as far as the conditioning of children in school. I know about Jim Crow. I'm a history teacher, all of that. But up north, our children have been conditioned in chaos. They have had communist principles rammed down their throats. It was all about MLK. It was not about Malcolm. Okay? Malcolm was a revolutionary similar to, what the IRA was preaching, right? Discipline and order over chaos. Okay? This has not been, our children have not been conditioned that way in the schools, at least from what I've seen. However, children who are here, who came from across the border or flew here under difficult circumstances, they are very orderly. They do all their homework. Their parents come up to schools. Their parents will take their shoes off and, act like they're going to beat them with their shoe if they get anything less than an A. And I don't see that I see less. I see more parents coming from immigrant homes up to school to figure out what's going on with their children than FBA homes, and it breaks my heart.
That's
because
a good point. I'm sorry. Can I jump in and can you reiterate that you see more Caribbean, African parents, immigrants coming up to school, Hispanics to check on their children as opposed to FBA?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's unfortunate. And, you know, my students knew nothing. I can understand immigrant children not knowing about the Harlem Hellfighters or the Tuskegee Airmen, right? But my children from my own country not knowing who the Harlem Hellfighters were and who, you know, the Tuskegee Airmen were. Right. I mean, it's disturbing. I taught 11th and 12th graders. So why do you not know about this important part of our history? How important the Tuskegee Airmen were. I'm not talking, you know, you mean the guys that got syphilis? No, the Tuskegee Airmen. They were an elite, they were elite fighters during World War II. And then I had one of my doctors come in, Dr. Cassignol.
Okay.
His uncle was Raymond Cassignol. And he spoke to them about, you know, how important it was for his Haitian family to come to the United States to seek better, you know, better opportunities. And he came to the United States. He went to school in Michigan. He got his airline pilot's license. He worked as an airline pilot, and then he put himself through medical school. Okay, this is what he told my students. This is the kind of people I need to come, you know, to speak to my students, to inspire them, to say it's okay if you work in one job, because that job can take you to another job. It can provide you with more opportunity. But again, I did not see my own students from the United States, American-born students, as inspired as the immigrant children by Dr. Cassignol.
Okay.
So our children have been conditioned to just accept things as they are instead of, you know, being disciplined, orderly, keeping the family together, you know, doing what must be done and focusing on education.
Okay.
So, you know,
Colleen,
that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm getting backed up on calls. Thank you so much. We'll talk again soon.
Take care.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, that's Colleen tapping in. Advo sent me a... Wow, Advo, is that you on the cover of the Wall Street Journal protesting? Whoa. Is that you on the cover? Advo getting his weight up. Whoa. Guys, I sent out the cam up link to a couple of people. People are saying they want to cam up. Everybody hold on. Let me make sure these guys can be heard.
Yo.
Little boy Jay, Rory, one at a time. What do you guys want to chime in?
Two things. I got to sign off. I got some hoes at the loft waiting for me, so I got to dip off. But before I do that, listen, don't let Avo in his CGI photograph that he's been parading around for 10 years talking about Wall Street Journal. Nigga, that cover got dust on it. You got to blow it off to show niggas your face. Show niggas what you're doing now. Show niggas the DoorDash orders that's backed up because you're sucking trannies off in the back of your punch buggy, nigga. Let's see what you're doing today. Yeah. Don't show us what you did back during the recession, nigga. Show us what you're doing now. So I gotta sign off because I'm like some of you bum ass niggas. I got hoes waiting for me because it's Friday night and I'm a jiggy nigga, a jiggy FBA nigga with a drop top Benz, wood grain gripping, showing bands, not rent money because we already paid it. We out of here, nigga.
Wow, I believe that. You got a poster in your background. You don't even got a painting.
Get your money up, little
You don't even have artwork. You don't have artwork. You have a poster. You have a poster. You have a poster. You don't even have artwork. Come on, FPJ. You cool and all that.
Hold on a second.
You know.
All right, peace, left-handed. How are you, sir?
I'm good. And where's the fat at, Rory? Where's the fat at? Where my fat at, Rory?
Oh, Dad, you look fat as hell.
Relax.
What? You asked me a question.
Where's the fat at, Rory? I'm fat.
And the little Debbie cakes and the Kool-Aid you be drinking and eating.
Shut the fuck up.
In the quarter waters. It's all in the Popeyes and the quarter waters you grew up on. That's why you fat. That's why you fat. What you
guys, we do one at a time. Hold on.
Remember, I'm
left-handed, you have the floor. Huh? Left-handed, can you in the camera, can you come up some, like, can you see the Yeah, there you go.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. You're a retard.
Well, I want everybody to be level.
Yeah. I feel you. But this dude in the middle, he talks a lot of stuff talking about, and he emphasizes everything he says with facts. Like, Rory, a fact is something that you're supposed to know. I'm fat, Rory. Where am I fat? I will fuck you up, Rory. I will fuck you straight the fuck up, Kingpin. Right? So again, at the end of the day, you talk a lot of shit. Right? You try to ingrain yourself with my people. You're removed from my people. My people don't want nothing to do with you. The only way you can hang on and try to be around my people is to talk about, oh, the Black Americans this and the Black that. They don't got nothing to do with you. Right? You want to be black so bad. It don't got nothing to do with you. You're not going to do nothing to me. I'm not fat. Right? I got where's your $1,000 at so I can get my money for my passport, Rory? I don't have a passport either, right?
You want to let him respond?
Nah, I ain't finished. Hold on. Give me one more minute. Okay. I don't have a passport, right, Rory? I'm fat, right, Rory? Huh? I'm fat. Where the fuck am I fat at, Rory? Huh? All these lies you tell, yo, and you emphasize your shit with fact. Where's the facts at, Rory? Huh? Don't hang your head.
Folks, bear with us. This has to be worked out.
Don't hang your fucking head, Rory. I'm fat, remember? Huh? Where am I fat at, Rory? Where am I fat at?
Okay, left-hand, we have to let him respond because you've said that.
Yeah, that's the fattest shit. I mean, it's that. Am I blind? Stand up again. Get your fat ass up again. You look like E40. You fat as hell. Oh, come on. You look like you was raised on Now and Later's Little Debbie cakes and quarter waters. Get the fuck out of here. Your mom never cooked a vegetable in her life. No, you didn't get vegetables in a group home in Brooklyn. You didn't get vegetables in a group home in Brooklyn. I'm going to beat you up when I see you, man. That's a fact. Every time the door opened on that train and it's a real white boy, you better watch your fucking back. You better get a jiggling Sasquatch feet. You're going to have Sasquatch feet. Heartbeat loud, Sasquatch. You a black Sasquatch. You fat as hell. You look like E40.
Hold on,
you look
guys.
like a hairy E40.
Okay, left-handed, you have to let him respond now. You spoke. We have to one at a time. Okay. Rory, you have the floor. Then I'm going to bring in 1051 Fam. Rory, you have the floor.
Yeah, ain't nobody worried about him, dude. He's the one freaking out like a woman. He's the one spazzing like a female. I don't care about his fat black girl attitude. Everybody could tell he was raised on government cheese, and he looked like he a diabetic. I bet his feet look like hell. He a diabetic. You see his eyes? The man can't even see. He can't even see. Talking about when I see you on a train. Oh my God! No, you were dope fiend out the last time. Nobody knew what the hell that was. Ain't nobody seen no shit like that before. So anyway, whatever. If you want to buy some P-Funk, a bundle is only 80 over here. I'll sell you a bundle for 75, left-handed. I sell you a bundle for 75. If you want to come across the bridge, I hook you up. I give you a bundle for 75 because you want a star report. I give you 10% off for the star report.
All right, guys, I need the two of you to hang on.
That's 10 of them.
I need the two of you to hang on. 105.
Old ass chunky.
Hold on. Let's put these guys on hold for a second. 105 Fam, how are you, sir? Are you there?
Salute.
1051 Fam.
What up, Salute Star? Good evening.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, man. Let me make sure you're on the screen. Good to see you, man. What's cracking? We're shaking.
Salute. What's up, man? What's up, guys?
FBA versus Tethers civil war. Who would win? Hypothetical.
Man, I'm gonna have to give it to the Tethers, man, by a landslide.
Figured that.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to the Tethers, man. Like for the real. I'm just looking at how y'all moving up there in the States, right? And it's like, every time I look at one of y'all guys, with some zesty vibe going on, or you know what I'm saying?
Rory
y'all
shit.
Leaders, y'all big dogs, you know what I'm saying? They go into court for zesty vibes.
Some Rory shit.
The style, Rory shit. You know what I'm saying? The styles are all going the zesty way.
Some
you know what
Rory
I'm saying?
shit.
It's like
Guys, one at a time. Left hand. Let this man speak, please.
What's y'all moniker now? Gay is the new black and all this type of stuff, man. I don't see y'all making
Yeah,
it,
they don't
man.
want no smoke with the white boys. They don't want no smoke with us. They already know. We'll deport their ass. We get on them quick.
Listen,
you know,
man.
they're not worried about FBA, but they're not talking about white boys. They already know. We're organized. They're not gonna come in our town. Period. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
The FBAs?
No, I'm talking about white
hold on
boys.
a second. 105.1 fam. Where you from again, sir?
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Your tether ass wouldn't come in my neighborhood. You go to his neighborhood.
United States Virgin Islands, man.
Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, the French and the Dutch treat you like slaves. I was down there.
No.
Oh, that's a fact. Oh, the French and the Dutch treat you so bad. No. Hold up. Black Americans do not go for no bullshit like U.S. Virgin Islands. No. I went there for vacation. You guys are under the dunch of the French. You guys act like slaves to white people. No, fuck that. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. I am not going to diss black Americans like that. Yo, black Americans will definitely stand up for themselves.
Fam, you're on mute.
No, Dick. No, that's a fact. No, that's a fucking fact. They think the French are like God's gift to earth. Like God, they just don't say shit on the Dutch part. But when they're around the French, I have never seen black people in my life act like subservient slaves to white people as I did in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That, I swear to God, I'm not lying. That's just my experience in life. No, hell no. Okay. Black dudes from Brooklyn, Harlem, from down south, whatever. They got way more respect for themselves than that shit. They would never pander to white people like that.
Let him respond, Rory. 105.1 fam. You can respond, sir.
I think Rory's mixed up, man. He might have been on the booger sugar or something when he was traveling, because the U.S. Virgin Islands, we speak English, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no French influence here. The only French influence we got is Haitians here. You know what I'm saying? That moved here. You feel me? So I don't know where you're going with the whole French and the Dutch, nigga. We U.S. You feel what I'm saying? And where the white boys come to for them to have a good time and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where you're going, to subservient and all this shit. We down here living in 3-story houses and shit like that, regular shit.
Are you there now?
Huh?
Are you there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we living in 3-story concrete homes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Superior plumbing, superior electric work. You know what I'm saying? What is you talking about, white boy? What is you talking about? Like, we live different down here, bro. Like, we really live different down here. You know
you only got indoor plumbing because of the U.S., because of white people. That's the only reason you got plumbing down there. You didn't have no plumbing. You didn't build no ships. You didn't do nothing like that. Nah, you just by the grace of God a U.S. territory. Don't play yourself. I'm gonna say this right now. I will never go against black Americans as far as black foreigners. Fuck that. I will never do that. I will always stick by black Americans over black foreigners in my life. They're Americans. They're my, we might fight amongst ourselves and beef amongst ourselves. That's our business. But as far as other fucking people coming up in here, no, hell no. You guys don't have the history, and you don't have the experience or the bloodshed that black Americans have had as far as like a revolution. Well, like I said, we might fuck around amongst ourselves, but there's no way a black foreigner is going to come over here and convince me black Americans or some type of second second to you take second step. Get the fuck out of here.
Let him land his plane. 105.1 fam, you have the last word.
I don't think
I take his trade too. If you come up here, you want to trade, I take a trade too.
Nah,
that's a fact.
Nah, Rory. You know,
yeah, that's a fact.
You know island boys
That's
get
a
down. You
fact.
tripping. You bugging, boy.
I'm serious.
You bugging, boy.
We on some Donald Trump shit right now.
So,
I'll
so,
take your
so,
I'm going
chain.
to put
so
Rory
check.
on mute.
So check this out.
1051 fam, he said he would take your chain. You need to
That's
respond,
cute.
sir.
That's cute. That's cute. But on a real note, right? He said we don't have the experience, right? We've been fighting
Well,
a
no,
lot.
sir, never mind that. No, never mind that. He said he would take your chain. Can you address that? Can you show us the chain again?
Reach in the camera, boy.
Okay.
Reach in the camera and get some.
The white boy just said if he sees you, he will take your chain. Address that.
Yo, if it was one-on-one on a train and he ain't have nobody with him, I'll take his chain. I'll rip him around by his dreads. I'll take his chain. I'll interlock his dreads and bust him in his shit like 5 times. It ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. Been doing that since 93. Been doing that since 93. Been doing that since 93. I have my Italian home.
Okay, Rory's on hold. Go ahead, land your plane, sir. Land your plane.
Bitches like Rory, they get the cinder blocks tied to their ankles and lost in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no chain snatching nowhere. I don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Because you live in a nice place. That's
Rory,
why.
stop unmuting. Stop unmuting. Let people speak.
But on the other hand, right? We've been fighting alongside. We're U.S., so we've been in the military fighting all those wars. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying we don't got the experience and all of this, you know what I'm saying? We got all of that. You feel me?
All right.
Right.
Guys, I have to clear the line. Salute to you, man. Good to see you. 1051 fam. Okay. Rory, your echoes, it's bouncing back, man. What are you doing?
It's not me. That's left-handed.
Okay, it's gone now. It's gone now. Okay.
Yo, left-handed Big W look so stupid.
I know.
All right, can you guys talk one at a time whilst I respond to someone who is trying to get unblocked?
Nah, I really don't have no problem with him. You know, he wants to get all violent like normal black people do. Wants to threaten people and talk about when I see you, when I do this, when I do that. Okay, when you see me, you see me. I mean, I don't think there's a flip side to that coin. It ain't gonna go that way. I'm gonna throw your fat ass on the ground and whatever, man. You look like E40. I'm serious. You look like a broke ass E40, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, fucking with me. You see me, you see a star next to a star, motherfucker. You see a grand gripping car next to a car. Manhattan style. I'm not in Brooklyn. Not no broke ass motherfucker in Brooklyn. You go to Brooklyn or Queens if you don't live in Manhattan. Tell the people.
Guys, I'm doing something here.
Are you finished? You finished?
Give us a Kentucky Fried Chicken rap. Come on, man.
Nah.
Give us some of your. Give us a rap.
First of all,
rap or something.
You always talk about somebody being violent. First thing you said, when you see me, you're gonna rob me, right? You talk about my moms, right?
Nobody talking about your moms. What the fuck you talking about?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Your mom.
Look at this.
I'm talking about you.
Look at this. You schizophrenic.
Nobody talking about your mom. I don't care.
Dude.
Even so what?
I know.
I didn't say nothing about your mom.
Okay.
All right. So what? I said something about your mom. So fucking what?
You talked about my moms. You talked about me being.
Look at this. Look at this cat. He's so soft. He's so mentally soft. Nobody said nothing about his mother. Nobody. I don't know your mother. I don't have beef with your mother. I don't have beef with your mother. I don't know your mother. The fuck you talking about? Talking about your mom. Fuck you talking about? Talking about your mom.
When you
I don't know your mom. I don't know your dad. I don't know none of them motherfuckers. I got a problem with you.
You want to play innocent?
With you. I got a problem with you. I got a problem with your mother, your father.
Guys, can I jump in?
You sound so stupid. Okay, so what? Okay, so what?
What is
I said what? So what?
Hold on. So can we resolve this? Can this get resolved?
The only way it's gonna get resolved.
Yo. Wipe your neck. You got a lot of sweat on your neck. Get a towel. Wipe your neck. Yeah, you got like you don't even have a double chin. You got like a triple neck. Wipe your neck. It's greasy. You can see it from here. It's like black and greasy.
Area code
It looks like an
440.
oil. It looks like you got an oil from a car on your neck. I'm serious. It looks like your neck needs an oil change. I'm serious. It looks like your neck needs an oil change.
Hold on a second.
Wipe your neck. Your neck needs an oil.
Put these guys on mute for a second. Boris, what's cracking, man? We're shaking. Friday night, we're just dumbing out.
Yes, Tariq, I just wanted to hop in here very quickly and say to Ted Kaczynski, aka the Unabomber, that I'm rocking a Cuban chain, and I would like for him to try to rub it off me. I'm in the Brighton Beach boardwalk. I'll be here till 1 a.m. He's talking tough to my guy left-handed and to 105. I would like for him to say that, to do that to me. Why is he ducking the faith from me? Come by 1 a.m. Be here. I'm with some Armenians, Serbians, and some Russians. Come over here. Have a good night. Ted Kaczynski, I'm waiting for
Well,
him.
hang on. Let him respond. Rory, Boris wants you to come get his chain.
Well, I mean, I thought the rules were if you want to fuck me up, you got to come pull up on me. I thought those were the rules. I didn't know the rules were you don't never cam up, you scared to cam up, you scared to use your real name, and you scared to use your real accent. And you will come on this motherfucker talking about pull up and like somebody. I thought if you had an issue with me, if you was saying you want to bring violence my way, nigga, everybody in this motherfucker know what part of Manhattan I live at, and all 40,290 something thousand know where I live at in Manhattan. I'm on 8th Avenue, baby. So I don't know why a guy who's scared to show who he is, say who he is talking about pull up. That's not gangster. That's not gangster.
Who I am. I will show you.
Well, just cam up.
Come right now to Brighton. I will show you who I am.
Hold on, left-handed. Hold on. You can't do that on screen, left-handed. You cannot do that on screen. Good, Rory, you were saying, Boris?
Yeah, left-handed chill with the Woolly Bloods from 1986. I know you got the crack in the blood. Yo, left-handed, chill with the 1986 Woolly Blood. Yo, son, you still putting blow in the blood. How much you gonna grab for in Brooklyn? How much you gonna grab for in Brooklyn? How much you gonna grab for in Brooklyn? Left-handed. I know you smoking a Woolly Blood. How much you get? Is it rock or powder?
No, you don't.
How much you get for a gram of your projects?
Don't worry about how much.
How much of the project stairway cost for a gram?
None of that shit, Rory. So then you go and get reaching again. You're reaching again.
Is it 2 for? I know it's like 2 for 5. It's like 2 for 10, 2 for 20.
Stop lying.
You smoking the yellow top? You smoking the yellow top or the red top?
Rory, don't be scared. You hold me in your chain. You hold me in your chain.
He got caught putting the crack in the blood. Stark caught him. Yo, Stark caught him.
No, I don't know nothing.
He put the krills in the blood. Stark caught him with the base. Put the base in the blood.
I just don't want nothing on screen,
Beat me up, big dummy. Beat me up, big dummy.
All right, Boris.
No. You let.
Hold on, Boris.
Hold up. You
hold
let
on,
this
Boris.
motherfucker make accusations
shit.
about people.
Oh shit! Hold on. All right,
you need to talk that shit to your orthodontist. You need to talk that shit
all
to the dentist. You understand?
I am gonna mark that down, yo. I am gonna mark that down.
Yeah,
no crack. No crack, but check my health.
And you a retard.
Don't smoke crack, but check my health. I got you. Don't smoke crack blunts. Check my health. I got you. Yo, Black Power, my nigga. Yo, Black Power. Thank you for the knowledge. Thank you for the knowledge. You heard? Yo, left-handed. The number 7 is divine. Black Power. Yo, peace, Almighty. Peace, God. Peace, Almighty. Thank you for all the knowledge you rusted down on not only me, but the show tonight.
Have been talking.
Thank you.
Hold on. Boris, you have the floor, sir.
I just want to say this. One of your earlier
Boris, you a
callers,
bitch ass nigga. Get the
Crown,
fuck out of here.
said that
You
he is
godless
looking.
commie.
Shut Ted Kaczynski up. Unabomber. Can you shut up, Unabomber,
Yeah,
please?
go ahead.
If Crown is hearing this, because he said he would like to get at Myron gains.
All right.
So let Rory know how efficient I am. I'm saying this right now. For the right price, I can make the introduction between you and Myron Gaines happen, Crown. If I ever find out your last name, you will be scared for the day that you called up my name and you said all these things about Russian people. I will show to you on this line right now. If Crown reaches out to me, I can drop Myron Gaines' address. If I ever find your last name, you will be peeing in your pants when you see me.
All right, Boris, I'm not sure what's going on with Crown, but I mean, if he's not on the line, I would recommend.
No, I'm saying for Crown. I'm saying for Crown because he said he would like to get some information on him.
No, I don't want to do that. Crown is he's welcome to say what he said. Let's not bring someone in who's not on the screen or on the line. Please, can you and Rory just finish up? I want to keep it, just...
but I want to make it clear. I was not taking a shot at him. I was saying that I can help him make it happen. I was not taking a shot at him.
No, he was just talking about Myron.
It's okay.
Myron.
Nobody really wants to hear from you, Boris. It's okay.
Impression fit. I like Myron. Good. You guys were saying.
Come, be here by 1 a.m. Rory, if you have balls, be here by 1 a.m.
Okay.
That's okay, Boris. You're a pussy. You won't care about, it's okay. Everybody could tell.
Boris, good to talk.
You faking the fuck, man. You faking the fuck. It's not really hard to tell.
Okay. Boris logged
up. All right, Boris.
All right, guys, are you two good? Because I got to bring a sponsor on. Left-handed, Rory. You guys can you hold, or do you want to?
Yeah, I'm a hold. I'm not going anywhere. I'm good.
All right.
Nobody can hear you, and nobody can see, and you can't see anybody.
All right,
disabled
guys, I want to take a call or two. Just sit tight. I'm going to put you both on mute. Sit tight, please, so that other callers are not interrupted, please. Let me go to area code 951, late night edition. It's a hypothetical. Are you there? 951?
Yes, I am. How you doing, Star?
Hey.
This is Evelyn from Long Beach, California.
Great to hear
we
from you.
get busy from Long Beach, Compton, Watts,
let's go.
LA, South Central. We take it all the way, baby. We do stuff for other states that don't even get down for whatever's going on in their state. Okay. We get it cracking out here. So I don't know what the hell they talking about. When the stuff went down with Trayvon Martin all the way in Florida, we was out here getting it on. They had to call and have like the riot gear and everything out here to put it down. So
you're saying FBA? You're repping FBA, yes, Evelyn?
Oh yes. Star. You've seen it on TV. You've seen it on TV. George Floyd, it was thousands of people. This not even in our state. So, hey, like I said, we puts it down. The Bloods and the Crips, they peace treaty when something go on. Do you understand me? Even SOS, that's the Samoans, they join in. All right? So they say they not Samoans no more. Okay. They said we black with you. Okay. Because they afros is bigger than ours. You understand that? Look, I'm telling you. You done seen it on TV before. I don't have to tell you what goes on in California. When something goes down with somebody black somewhere, it don't have to be in our state at all.
I'm going to jump in, Evelyn, just to give you a little pushback. But now, yes, people in California have turned up traditionally. I even went to the home of the Watts riots or the Watts Rebellion when I did my last California road trip. But now, would there, in your mind, this hypothetical against Tethers, would that be something that you could really see? I mean, envision foundational Black Americans going head up with other blacks?
Yes, because we know the landscape. We know what goes down. We already here. We ready. We already got all of our guns and we ready to go. All right? They got to get they learning. Yeah, you going to learn that you come from wherever you coming from. Africans, islanders, whatever. Respect to everybody. I don't disrespect nobody. But let me tell you something. You're not going to come over here and act like you better than me. You're going to fall in line with the black people that's over here. And if it was a war between us, you are going to lose. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
That's it. And that's all. You're not going to run us.
Evelyn, I appreciate you. I'm getting backed up on calls. I thank you.
All right, Star. You won't let me get into it, but all right.
Now, listen, I gave you enough time, but I got to take a break. I got sponsors. I can give you 30 more seconds if you land your plane, or do you want to hold on? I got to take a break. I'm dying here.
Oh, well, go ahead on. I'll hold on.
Okay. Everybody hold on. Hold on, Evelyn. I want to get George to cam up. Hold on. All right, had to get some ice. Evelyn, you there? Evelyn?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. Does anybody want to respond to Evelyn? Rory or left-handed? Do we let her land her plane?
No, well, I'll take it from here. Left-handed has nothing intelligent to say, as usual, on topic. So I'll take it from here. Yo, Evelyn, you know, being from where the Bloods and the Crips are founded is not something to be proud of. It's not something to be proud of. You know, you act like, hey, girl, you know, we're going to take these people out and we the Bloods and the Crips and we ain't taking no shit. Well, to be honest with you, you've been getting your clock clean for the last 40 years. You know, and every person you vote for in California is detrimental. They're putting foreigners before you. They're putting the rights and you know, your quality of life. They're putting foreigners above you. So don't be proud to be from LA, and don't be proud to be. It's not a blood or a Crip culture. It's not something to be proud of. Not only that, it was passed over the whole country, and now it's national, and now it hurts black people all over, young black people mostly, all over the country. And you up here like a goddamn Jezebel timestamp, trying to get your weight up, you know, trying to go viral on Star Show, talking about, yeah, girl, it's cool, we the Bloods and the Crips.
Don't make it personal, Rory. Hey.
She's lame. You know, are you a mom? Are you a mom? Are you a mother?
Let me.
Are you a mother?
All, let me get you straight now, right now.
Okay.
This is what I said. I said, black people in Cali, we get busy. I said, even if something is happening in another state, we still ride for those black people that is happening for in those other states. I brung up different events. I said, Star, you've seen us on TV. Right. You've seen things that have happened that's not even going on in California. We still get out and protest for it. I said, and as far as the Bloods and the Crips, I said, they even peace treaty. That's what I said. I said, even the Samoans, the SOSs, join in with Bloods and Crips. I said, and they peace treaty. They're not going to let nobody just run them over. He asked me a hypothetical question. Would Tethers be able to beat down blacks from America? Now, it was, am I right, Star?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
Okay. I'm going to bring...
Okay, and I said, and what I said is, no, they would not be able to do that.
Okay.
And I'm not big.
Let's let Rory respond so I can give you the last word, because I do have a sponsor in the back waiting. Okay, Rory, can you do it quickly so Evelyn can?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, typical Shanika backtracking. You know, as soon as you asked
Don't
whether
make
she
it
had children or
personal.
not, or whether
Do
she had
not-
kids,
Baby, I'm never a
all of a sudden
Shanika.
she was like,
I'm
"No, I'm not
never
trying to
a
say that."
Shanika.
But
My name
before
is
she was
Evelyn.
glorifying it. She was
My
glorifying
name
it.
is
You're a
Evelyn.
mammy.
I'm a
You're in the
business
Mammy Hall of
owner.
Fame.
Hold on, Evelyn.
You're in the Mammy Hall of Fame. Don't hide from it. Be proud to be a mammy. Shine. That's what you do day to day. Be part of the Mammy Hall of Fame because that's what you are. You part of the LA.
Okay.
Evelyn, I can cam up,
You're the
show
last
my
word.
business, show where I live. I sent it to Star.
You raised a bunch of gang members, Ma.
If he wanted if he wanted,
Hold on a second. Evelyn, Rory, do not unmute again or you're out of here. Let her speak. Do not unmute again. You're out of here. Let her speak. Evelyn, I need you to land your plane. I have a sponsor I need to bring in.
Here, I'm finna land my plane. Rory, let me tell you something. I am a business owner. I own my own home, okay? Been married for over 30-some years to the same damn person. Do you understand me? I'm not no type of Shaniqua. I don't know who the hell you think you talking to, all right?
Okay.
Really, I'm a taxpayer. I sent all my stuff to Star, and if he want to do a background check on me, I welcome him to do it.
I believe you. Evelyn, I have to bring a sponsor
I welcome you to do it, and I'm going to land my plane on that.
Thank you, darling.
And furthermore, never been arrested.
Thank you,
for
Evelyn.
anything.
I appreciate you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Okay. All right.
Star.
Okay, Rory and left-handed guys, I have to bring a sponsor on. So the two of you, I want you to sign off. Who wants to go first? Who wants to close it out? George, sit tight in the background. Doll Pimp is on next.
No, I mean, I'm not the one threatening people. You know, I just said if I run into dude, you know, I'm gonna throw his big black dinosaur ass on the ground and probably, you know, make him apologize. That's all. So every time you already know what it is, left-handed. You already know what it is. I'm from Manhattan, man. I'm from the same city as you. You're not talking to a white boy from North Carolina or something like that. Every time the train doors open, you better watch your back if it's a real white boy. Fuck out of here. You want to threaten me? I threaten you. Fuck you. And be honest with you, I kick your fucking ass. To be honest with you, I put the beats on you, man. I hope you know how to throw your hands. I know you a big dude, but you big for nothing. I'll punch the shit out of you. I'll punch your whole face in. That's a fact, left-handed. Don't fuck with me. We cool, whatever.
Okay.
Don't come fucking
Hold
with
on.
me. I'll put your whole fucking lights out. I'll be like Con Edison. I'll put your lights out.
Left-handed, are you responding or are we good? What are we doing?
I'm waiting for him to finish.
He's done. He's done.
You sure he's done? Because I don't want to hear people.
Well, I don't know for certain, but I need you to. I need both of you guys to close this out. I have a sponsor.
You let him talk.
I have a sponsor.
You know what I'm saying?
Close it out.
All right, I'm gonna land my plane on this, Rory. You're not gonna do nothing to me. You can't do nothing to me. You won't do nothing to me. And whenever we cross paths, we'll see. And then you come back on the show and you apologize, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
All right.
Take care, guys. Thank you, left-handed. Thank you, Rory. Both of you guys have a good night.